Welcome to our first episode of our season reviews. So today we'll be looking at the bottom placed Essendon. So how would you rate their season?
All things considering, quite good actually. I mean, they were obviously ravaged from the start. 12 of their best were out for the whole year. So I think they did pretty well considering. I'd give it probably a 5 or 6 out of 10. I think there was a few games. I think it would be higher, but I think the thing is they could have come away with a few more wins. Their top-up players did a job. I think some were a bit disappointing.
Yeah, I think the example, Jamar was a bit, they gave against Hawthorn probably.
Yeah.
Elaborating the fact that he's obviously not good enough for AFL anymore. Like Matt D, James Kelly, probably the main two players that were brilliant as top-up players. Stokes was solid enough for him as well, so...
Yeah, I think I'd give it a 6.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think 6 is a good rating for them. They actually had a pretty solid season, 3 wins, which is pretty good. In some ways, as you said, they probably should have won a couple more games.
I reckon they could have got to 5.
Yeah, I think they could have. But I think
they'll take what they can get.
For what they had from the start of the season, losing 12 players, they did really well. I think they definitely did all right there. So.
Yeah, I think their best player coming out of the year was Zach.
Well, you can't deny that.
He was a revelation, won their BNF by a country mile and a half.
I think he's only like 21, so
he's
it makes it scary, isn't it? Yeah, unfortunately didn't even make the All-Australian squad. Bit surprising. Yeah, Zach Merritt, I reckon James Kelly was pretty good as well. I think for a guy who's just came in as a top-up player with pretty good, really helpful experience for them at that defence.
Yeah.
Probably the disappointing thing is Courtney Dempsey. He's one of the experienced players.
He's experienced and he just keeps continuing to give people reason to doubt why he should be there.
Yeah, he's got enough talent there, but he just
can't put it together.
Yeah, he really can't, unfortunately.
So looking forward to next year, where do you reckon they'll end up?
I reckon they'll be fighting for finals.
Yep.
I think their squad they've got in, I think the only one they'll probably lose is Hibbert, and also Pears, because he's joined the fire brigade.
Yep.
And Joe Watson hasn't actually decided yet, but you got to think about it. They've re-signed Heppel, Hooker, and Hurley. They're probably the 3 main ones they needed to at least sign.
Yeah.
And with the youngsters that have come in, like Tipper Woody was brilliant, Fantasia was fantastic, Parrish is going to be a star. Even France has looked good in the last few games. I'd see them at least fighting for finals.
I reckon they'll be up around there with the St Kildas, Melbourne, Port Adelaide's.
I think it'd be
the finals as well.
I'd be fascinated to see how they go.
Well, actually, I think that group of 4 will be the ones to take North Melbourne out of the top 8. So I think they'll be up and around.
Yeah. So
there you are.
That is it for Essendon. Tune in for next time where we do the Brisbane Lions.